Here's the complete, ready-to-narrate script in English as one continuous piece, empathetic, clear, and science-aware. I'm speaking as a wellness guide for adults 60 plus, not as a doctor. Stop eating. These nightshades after 60, joint pain alert. For years we were told that joint pain after 60 is just normal, an unavoidable tax of time. Yet your body still carries a remarkable capacity to calm inflammation, regain mobility, and feel better when you give it clear, consistent signals. Today we explore a topic that sparks confusion: nightshades, tomatoes, potatoes, eggplant, peppers, and a few relatives, and how they relate to joint comfort. We won't demonize foods or push trends. We'll test calmly, collect simple data from your own body, and keep what truly helps you. My goal is to give you a short, kind, highly practical plan. Understand what nightshades are, why some people do well with them and others don't, and how to run a 14-day check to discover your personal response without fear and without complicating your routine. You'll leave with tasty swaps, a clean reintroduction protocol, and 5 lifestyle levers that amplify joint relief. Let's break a myth without extremes. You've heard it. Nightshades cause arthritis. It sounds decisive, but reality is more nuanced. There's no universal rule that these vegetables worsen everyone's joints. Many people tolerate them well and benefit from their nutrients. So why do some feel better when they pause them? Because individual variation exists, especially in people with sensitive digestion or a high inflammation load from stress, poor sleep, ultra-processed foods, or blood sugar swings. The solution isn't fear, it's a structured trial. Hold on to this idea. There are no universal villains, only personal responses. We'll find yours calmly. What's inside nightshades, and why might your body care? Nightshades contain bioactive compounds. Not good or bad by themselves, their effects depend on dose, preparation, and your current state. Glycoalkaloids, solanine in potatoes, tomatine and tomatidine in tomatoes, are plant defense molecules. They spike in green or sprouted potatoes. Everyone should avoid those. Under normal conditions, levels are low. Capsaicin in hot peppers is spicy when eaten, but, used on the skin as a cream, can ease joint discomfort for many people. Pigments and phytonutrients, tomato lycopene, purple anthocyanins, may support antioxidant and anti-inflammatory pathways. So why do some people feel worse after eating nightshades? 3 reasons appear often. A sensitive or irritated gut treats some compounds as too much information. A high total load, bad sleep, stress, sugar, and lots of sitting primes the system so any extra spark irritates it. And form or dose matters. Green or sprouted potatoes concentrate glycoalkaloids. Very concentrated sauces or industrial spice blends with additives can provoke reactions. No fear, just fine-tuning. Why does this matter after 60? Because your body still responds beautifully, but it's pickier. It thrives on steady protein, colorful plants, quality fats, regular sleep, and gentle movement. When those slip, joints speak up. If you're also sensitive to certain nightshades, you'll notice faster. The way forward is a brief, honest experiment. Keeping the rest of life steady so your results are clear. Here's the 14-day nightshade check. Simple, precise, and kind. The goal is to learn whether you feel better, the same, or worse when you pause nightshades without changing 10 other things at once. For 2 weeks, press pause only on tomatoes and tomato products like sauce, paste, and ketchup. Potatoes that are white or red, remember sweet potato or yam is not a nightshade. Eggplant, peppers both bell and hot, plus paprika and chili powder, checking blends, and goji berries, which are less common but part of the family. Everything else stays the same. Same routine, same portions. If you change too much, you'll never know what helped. Make the pause easy with smart swaps so meals still feel complete. Replace tomato sauce with a roasted beet and carrot puree finished with a splash of balsamic, or with a basil pesto using olive oil and walnuts. Swap paprika and chili for turmeric, cumin, coriander, black pepper, rosemary, garlic, or a pinch of smoked salt. Trade white potatoes for roasted sweet potatoes, yucca, winter squash, or cauliflower mash. Use zucchini or mushrooms instead of eggplant, and steamed green beans or sautéed zucchini for the color and volume you'd get from bell peppers. Keep a simple plate template: 25 to 35 grams of protein per meal from fish, chicken, eggs, Greek yogurt, tofu, or tempeh. 2 to 3 colors of produce per plate: leafy greens, crucifers, berries, fats from olive oil, nuts, and seeds, starches like oats, quinoa, brown rice, or sweet potato, and hydrate with water or unsweetened tea, limiting alcohol and sugary beverages. Add joint-friendly extras: fatty fish 2 to 3 times a week for omega-3s, turmeric with a pinch of black pepper and some ginger, and 10 to 20 minutes of walking after meals to smooth glucose and support inflammation tone. Track your experience in 2 minutes each evening. Rate pain, morning stiffness, and hand or knee function from 0 to 10. Note sleep: good, okay, or poor. Log steps or minutes walked. Mark any flares or great days and what you ate in the 2 previous meals. By days 10 to 14, patterns usually speak for themselves. Now, the reintroduction. This is where you build your personal green, yellow, and red list. If you felt the same or better during the pause, reintroduce one nightshade at a time, leaving 48 hours to observe. On days 1 and 2, test tomatoes. On day 1 at lunch, have half a cup of cooked tomato sauce with olive oil. Watch for 48 hours. If fine, mark tomatoes green, freely enjoyed, or yellow, 2 to 3 times per week, depending on your notes. Days 3 and 4, test potatoes. At dinner on day 3, have 1 medium boiled or roasted potato that isn't green or sprouted. Observe 48 hours and categorize. If you notice sensitivity, try purple potatoes another time, or stick with sweet potato. Days 5 and 6, test eggplant with a moderate portion, well cooked in olive oil. Watch and categorize. Days 7 and 8, test peppers. Start with bell peppers, and if that's fine, later try a small amount of chili. Remember that strong heat can irritate sensitive guts. Categorize each. Your results might look like this: green, tomatoes and sweet bell peppers; yellow, chili powder blends in small amounts occasionally; red, large servings of white potatoes. Your list is yours. No article, influencer, or neighbor gets a vote louder than your notebook. 5 levers amplify any joint plan. First, sleep. 1 rough night sensitizes pain and muddies food signals. Use a gentle ritual: dim lights, warm shower, 10 minutes of quiet reading, and devices away. Second, walking and light strength. Cartilage is nourished by movement. Walk after meals and add 2 to 3 short strength sessions weekly for better mechanics and steadier glucose. Third, steady blood sugar. Pair protein, fiber, and fat. Skip large sugary drinks. Stable glucose means calmer joints. Fourth, omega-3, focus, EPA and DHA from fish temper inflammatory cascades. Consistency beats megadoses. Fifth, herbs and spices. Small daily amounts of turmeric, ginger, and rosemary compound like interest. Keep these 5 levers steady during your 14-day check so you're measuring nightshade response, not lifestyle noise. How does real progress feel? Less morning stiffness and easier first steps. Faster recovery after stairs or errands. Hands less puffy by evening. Calmer digestion and steadier energy. And a rising sense of control. You know what to do on good days and bad days. A few brief case notes can help you notice patterns. Maria, 67, loved daily tomato soup. She paused nightshades with no change and reintroduced smoothly. Tomatoes landed green. She noticed instead that industrial chili blends felt heavy, so she moved them to yellow. Jose, 72, snacked on fries with spicy dip at night. For 14 days, he swapped to roasted sweet potato, walked 15 minutes after dinner, and slept better. Pain dropped 3 points. He reintroduced boiled potatoes just fine. His real trigger was deep-fried oils plus soda. Potatoes moved to yellow, fries with soda to red. Aisha, 61, had a sensitive gut. Removing peppers and very concentrated sauces helped. She reintroduced roasted sweet bell peppers without issues, but strong heat was too much. Bell peppers went green, hot chili red. A few safety notes: calm and clear. Don't eat green or sprouted potatoes. Store them cool, dark, and dry, and discard green parts generously. If you manage medical conditions or take medications, personalize changes with your clinician. If you try topical capsaicin cream for joint discomfort, start low, avoid eyes and mucous membranes, and discontinue if the skin is irritated. Here's a sample 24-hour menu that is nightshade-free. Tasty, simple, and joint-friendly. Breakfast: oatmeal cooked with water or milk, cinnamon, walnuts, blueberries, and a small Greek yogurt on the side. Tea or coffee if it suits you. The target is protein, fiber, and healthy fats for steady glucose. Lunch: a warm quinoa salad with spinach, steamed broccoli, sautéed mushrooms, chickpeas, olive oil, and lemon. Color, satiety, and easy digestion. Snack: an apple and a handful of almonds. Arrive to dinner calm. Dinner: herb-baked salmon with a roasted sweet potato and a cucumber-carrot salad. Omega-3s, quality starch, and fresh produce. Walk 10 to 20 minutes after lunch or dinner to lubricate joints and smooth post-meal glucose. Quick answers to common questions. What if you feel nothing after 14 days? Great, keep enjoying nightshades. You don't need to avoid them. What if you improve but only a little? Check sleep and fried or sugary foods. Often the biggest win is less ultra-processing, not the nightshade itself. How long should you keep your green-yellow-red list? 1 month, then retest yellow items and see if any move to green. Should you eliminate nightshades forever? No. Keep what serves you, adjust what doesn't. Your body decides. A gentle reminder to close: your body isn't finished. It's waiting for clear signals and small consistency. You don't need perfect eating. You need a method and patience. Start your 14-day check today, and 2 weeks from now, you'll have honest answers. No guilt, no extremes. The single most important idea in one sentence: nightshades aren't universal enemies. Run a 14-day pause and reintroduce one by one so your joints cast the final vote. If this helped, share it with someone who's tired of confusing food rules and wants a clear path to calmer joints. Tell me in the comments which foods landed in your green, yellow, or red list, and which swap surprised you most. Subscribe for more natural, simple, well-explained habits for mobility, calm, and confidence as you age.